Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good day. So, welcome back to the part three in the array topics. So, we continue with the string and further with the passing array to the functions. Okay, so let's go to the string at first. Okay, the string array or string, okay, is actually the uh, one one of the type in array systems in coding, which is allows you to make or to record or to display the string of words. Okay, the string of character, that means a word or sentence directly into the software, and the software can display back the string of characters uh, without accessing every each alphabets or character. Okay, so actually I have mentioned in the first lessons in one-dimensional array, which is in the first example of coding, which is I actually had introduced the how to program the string array by typing the some words, and then we're assessing capturing using scanf, and then display back using the for loop. Okay, but for this time I make some more details about the string character. Okay, how properly you will record the or put in a sentence into the software, and then the software can process the character that has been put by user, and then display back in the string of the character without any losses of the alphabets. Okay, so this string function, or the string statements allows you to have uh, to make some tab between the words, and you can represent as a word typing system software. Okay, when you develop your software with the string array, and uh, this string in C and C++ also have the library, specific library for the string.h, which is they have several function under this library. You can search for these functions everywhere. They have many resources outside there regarding the function under this library or header. Okay, so let's say we have one character, array character with a size of 10. Okay, so actually you had defined the variable for the string, which is as you can see here. Let's say we put the word spike, so the spike will cost about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters allocations, which is 5 allocation, 5 indices. So another 5 indices will be remain as a /0 or null symbol, as you can see here. Okay, and so actually for a character string array, sorry, a character array uh, is actually we can define as one indices as a one alphabets actually. So either you can put as a in the parentheses, as you can see here, or you can define as a inverted comma, as a word in inverted comma like this, with the character with a null size or infinite size here. Okay, let's say we have Hans here. Han is a name maybe. Okay, so you can put this either you can put the infinite size here, or you can put a big size here. So when you put a more bigger size, so you save a lot of, you can avoid of losses in the in the database that needs to be put inside the character of array. Okay, so I think it's better for us to go straight to the example. Okay, so that easy for you to understand how to program this code uh, by using uh, the specific function in the string array. Before that, I would like to introduce the specific functions for the array. So instead of we using the scanf to to get the character, so to get the character of string, so we use gets. Okay, gets functions, because gets functions allows you to get all these all possible character, including the space, into the variable. Okay. Okay, so for this case, for the scanf, for example, they have a different a bit when you use gets and scanf here, whereby we didn't put the n as a prefix for string variable, because uh, scanf function only takes the first enter of the word. So the function will terminate the counter white space or just space. So that's why in the first example we have a problem with the space recording. Okay, so for the case of the printing to display back the string, so the different now we need a minus, percent minus with the s for the case of string. So the minus will specify the cost less justification of the string, because can try the thing when without the null characters, because the space between, let's say your name is Muhammad Ikram, for example, they have a space there, Muhammad and Ikram. So without the minus, so they have no nulls there when recording the or displaying the string array. Okay, so let's go straight to the example. Okay, the case of string. So let's say we have very simple situation here. Actually, I have mentioned before in the first dimensions lessons, dimension of array lessons, which is we use a character of array when the character of the array that with the type of characters will becoming the string, actually automatically becoming a becoming the string. So now we need to know how to control these things and to display back or to manipulate these things in the simple way. Okay, so I put here also the string just in case to put the string library, and I would like to define the fixed size for the array to make it more suitable, 2000 here, and okay, the size actually size. Okay, and frequency here, where it's coming from. Okay, okay, it's okay. All right, delete here. Okay. Okay, so now enter your name. What your name? Okay, so you just put enter your name to the users. Okay, and then we put some makeup here, just as cosmetics for the software display. And then how we going to here instead of scanf. So okay, we use the gets here. Okay, and we try to display here. Okay, so the coding is actually to develop the software that display back the user input. Okay, let's say for this case I put my name here, the era one with the tab. Okay, so as you can see here, including tab, they will include including tab. Okay, this is because the goods about the gets. Maybe before this, the scanf we have a problem. Okay, or the way we display we have a problem because before this, in one-dimensional lessons, we display by accessing the array through the for statements. Okay, so we access through the for statements, so they will not going to display like we want. Muhammad Shafi. Okay, as you can see here, with the tab, okay, and the display will be with the tab. All right. Okay, so that is a little bit example to understand the, the function of the function of the string array. So for the case of the passing array to the function, so I make it a bit faster because the passing array to function actually we use the same method as you have learned in the function topics. Okay, whereby the difference there is that we need to declare the parameters or the variables of array as usual at the upper, or we can use the pointer methods. Okay, so uh, the situation will be the same because the difference is only the variable become the array. Okay, so in the subroutine also needs to use the array variables because the declaration void in the above structures of the function is array. Okay, that one needs to be careful. So we go straight to a bit faster straight to the example. We goes here is for the case of function, you need to remember the first thing you need to do is the declaration of the functions or the function name itself, because the function will be the subroutine, which is the subroutine out of the main program here, and I recommend that the main program should put as a void here, which is non-returnable. Okay, because the returnable function here we use as a maximum numbers, because this coding is actually to trace the user input maximum numbers from the user input, because user needs to put six actually 5 digit numbers. Actually it's more proper digit numbers. um, um, 5 digit numbers. So then from the 5 numbers, this program will trace which one is the most higher value compared to the others. Okay, so here we create some maximum number detector program or codes as a one subroutine or function here. Okay, so the values as a array variable here, which is all the numbers, digit numbers or the decimal numbers will be put inside the values. So here the values will be evaluates. Okay, each input here will be evaluates, and then the values every each number inputs by a user will be passed through the function here, and the function will evaluate by using this formula. Okay, okay, so the here is the main thing here is not the formula. The main thing here is to say that uh, although this one is a array of variables, the declaration also same as regular variables, which is you just need to put the bracket here to say that this variable is a is a array type. Okay, so then you can use this variable inside the subroutine for the functions, and then pass back to the main program like this. Okay, so let's say we just run this program. Let's say we have to enter a 5-digit numbers. This is 1, 45, 78, 22, and 3. So we have 5 number here. So which one is the biggest or the maximums? So obviously, yeah, by logic mind, you can know that from these numbers is 78 is the biggest. So but the system is already make a calculation here that the 78 is the result, so we can verify here. Okay, so that's the very simple example that use the in the function, and how to pass the array in the function, which is will be almost same as a normal variables. Okay, okay, the same thing here when we use the string array. Okay, that we try to make a more structured program by using the functions. Okay, the same thing we have done before. Okay, as we have done before, so we use the gets as to absorb the input from users, and to display the string we just make a display string here, and display string function here, which is these functions we create here by using the function. So the same thing here, you need to declare because this is a kind of a non-returnable functions, which is you use void here, and this void uh, and then this one function is a display, and inside here is the variable that you declare as a character, for this case variable of array, and you use back here in the function name void, and then inside this void you will print the characters that has been input by the users. Okay, so here you can see here how the puts is used. Okay, the put is used, okay, to display the string. Okay, the string of character. For example, we make a name like a Lion King, for example. Okay, they will display the Lion King, almost the same, but the code structure is going to be a very I can say modular for this case. Okay, more modular and more structured. Okay, as I mentioned in the string topic, sorry, in the function topic. So when you use a function, the coding is more structured. Thank you very much for watching my video. So I hope that you can understand about the array topics, and I hope you make your own practice. as usual for more experience about the array. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. And thank you very much for listening